Titans taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tony.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Play action. Here's Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
118.
Throwing now is Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Texans had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
Oh, 18. Outside.
Here's Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 18. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
That's the score. Texans 7. Titans nothing. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Ward. That's into the hands of Eilmanor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Check, Panther. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Check, smash. Check, smash.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get it. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Ready. Viking 18. Go street. '79 Broncos. Steady.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
18.
As Stroud now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Well, he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Down 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you're...
Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Check. Hey,
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Okay, ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Let's go. Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. He has Lockett over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Stroud going to throw right away. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so They miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And that's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
And he'll get forward to about the 42. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Hold on. 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
18. What's that?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Swap. Love a swap.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
18.
Pierce trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
18.
Chubb will take it in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Texans 7, Titans nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tim DK. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike, lead them. Rambo, lead. Go.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Stephanie. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
From the gun, here's Ward. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Texans.
We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Tony.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Oh, hey.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll be 2nd down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
118. That's it.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
5-yard line.
Here's Chuck. Powering forward. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Chimere Dike now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We got a low power rate. Also dangerous. Y'all talk that way. Don't talk reflection. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my favorite.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing, Ward. That one caught is Chimere Dike. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and 4.
Let's go now. 19, charge, go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. And they extend the lead, the defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Next to score, Texans 28. Titans nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's DK. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, it's Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Panther 60, 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st and 10, Moore. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7.
Jeanette. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go, let's go. 18, outside.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Moving to his left. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
All right. 18.
Here's Chubb. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On second down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Throwing is Stroud. That one taken in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Texans. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's DK. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Now go.
On first down, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 68. Ready.
Now it's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. A gain of 48.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's up? 18. What's up?
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
All right. 18. What's up?
Once again, it's Chubb. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 9.
18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Through the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Christian Kirk, touchdown Houston. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here's DK. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Street.
In motion, Okonkwo. On the handoff, Pollard. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 43-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Now, designed run with Ward. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Liking 18. Steady.
Back to throw is Ward. That's caught. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st down, it's Ward. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Got it. Ready? Shut up. 18. Ready?
To the air again. Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Check pass.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, here's Ward. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
On the quick, right?
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud gives it to Pierce. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Diggs on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away.
For the Texans.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Let's go.
One of the tight ends motions right. Throwing is Ward. He'll spot the Fuller Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll try the left side with Pollard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's DK. Yeah! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready?
Here's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
The short one taken in by Helm. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the ground, it's Pollard, and he'll be brought down at the 45. That's Henry To'oTo'o on the tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Mike 54. 20 Rita.
From the gun, it's Levis. going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Here's Levis. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. First down for Tennessee.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st and 10, Ward. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Ready?
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
No better. When I got rich of these, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. I'm just chilling with the fellas.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 18.
Now Levis. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Levis. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
They'll go with Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Pierce. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Texans first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. Room to run at the 35. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. It is a big-time play for Houston to gain a 43 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Pierce. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Roger McCreary on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Bronco 80.
Pierce. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll run it with Pierce. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Tymee Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
Tymee Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Give to Pollard running right. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They give to Pollard on the option. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
19-18.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 target.
And the Titans first down.
On first down, Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Ward now on second down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go!
Shotgun snap for Ward. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans cut into the lead a little bit.
Titans 7. Joey Sly
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.
Two, three, four. I broke in Houston, Texas. Couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression